Hey everyone, and welcome to the first FIFA video on the channel. I've got a couple of videos to show you, this being the first one. I do play a lot offline, and my own personal career manager mode is this Liverpool side. As you can see, we've got Balotelli and Sturridge in the first striking lineup. Coutinho makes that central attacking midfield really thrive. We've got El Shaarawy and Błaszczykowski on the wings. Henderson is the new captain of the Liverpool side. We are in the second season. Gerrard has just retired, so Henderson takes up the reins. Fabio Contral's our left back, with Skrtel and Socrates making up the centre back positions. Seamus Coleman brought in from Everton making up that right back position, controversial. And Simon Mignolet is our first team keeper, although I'm a little bit iffy about it. We'll see how we go. Our super subs consist of Fabio Borini, Raheem Sterling and Lallana. We've got central defensive mid substitute as Lucas Leiva, Jose Enrique left back, Sacco centre back, and we also brought in another BVB player, Langerak, who is a nice little Australian goalkeeper, really surprisingly good in this game. I highly recommend him. The thing I love about this squad is not only is it so depthy on our bench, but we've got so many quality reserves. Quality reserve players like Ricky Lambert. We've got Charlie Austin, who is a nice little English striker we've brought in. Luis Alberto and Asaidi came back off loan. Joe Allen is a great quality addition to our reserve team. We've got Nathaniel Klein and Glenn Johnson as our right back, so we rotate from time to time. We've got Lovren and Kolka and Torre and Coates as our centre backs on the bench. We've got quite a few centre backs. John Flanagan is our left back, and we do have Brad Jones at the moment, but I just sold him. He will be going to another English side in League One, I think. But regardless, he has been sold, so he isn't in our lineup anymore. On your Brad Jones, he is a quality Australian goalkeeper, but we've got newbie Langerak, who has joined our side. What makes this career mode so fun to play with, though, is the fact that we've got so many teams that we can rotate players with. Our second team looks like this: Borini and Lambert as our strike force, Lallana and Sterling as our central attacking mids, Joe Allen, Lucas Leiva, Enrique, Lovren, Sacco, Johnson and Langerak as our second team choice options. We've also got quite a few reserves on our side. So we've got the likes of Luis Alberto, Asaidi, Sterling, I believe that's Henderson and Allen, Flanagan, Torre, Kolka, Nathaniel Klein, and again Langerak. I am looking at another keeper just for this reserve side, just to develop someone new, you know. I believe the striker there is Ricky Lambert, should be anyway. But that's the fun thing about this career mode. We've got so many players to play with, but we're always looking at players to bring in. And as you can see, this is our shortlist. I'm looking at two goalkeepers, Ter Stegen, and we're also looking at Anthony Lopez. And the reason being, I can't really pick between the two. Barcelona just signed Ter Stegen, so I don't think it's fair to take him straight away from that top club. Lopez is a good option though, but not as good as Mignolet. I'm looking for someone to challenge for that first team position. Wanyama, Schneiderlin and Gonalons are the central defensive mids. I've already made an offer for Wanyama, but it hasn't really been accepted. I don't think it will because I've spent all my budget. Schneiderlin's my favourite of the three in all honesty, but as you can see, 21 million. I'm not sure if I can pay that come the winter transfer season. Gonalons is really similar to Schneiderlin in every single way: value, age and quality, so I think I will go for Schneiderlin over Gonalons, but Gonalons is in there just in case. We've got two central attacking mids here. We've got Insigne, who is basically like Coutinho in my opinion, small but really skill worthy, pacey, and I think he'd fit in really well in the formation that I use. But someone who I'm really looking at is Ross Barkley. His value is only 6.5. It would be an absolute bargain. I have brought in an Everton player before in Seamus Coleman, so why not Ross Barkley? He is someone who I'd actually really love to see at Liverpool. Christian Teo, he's someone who is heavily linked with Liverpool in real life, and I'd love to see him there too. He's someone who I'd rotate with Sterling. I'd really like to see him there, but he is on loan at Porto, unfortunately, so hopefully we can sign him when he finally comes back to, goes back to Barcelona. And of course, as you can see, we've got on the short list a quality striker by the name of Karim Benzema. hopefully we can get him. I might actually sell Balotelli to get him because I don't see Balotelli here for more than 4 years. But that's the short list. If there's anyone else you'd like to see in the team, please let me know in the comments down below, and let's get into some matches. LJ first up, we've got the reserve squad on hand. It's Charlie Austin striker, Luis Alberto centre forward, Sterling Asaidi, Henderson, Allen, Flanagan, Torre, Corker, Klein, and Langerak is the lineup for this match. Now we're actually playing 3 friendlies. We've got Elche, which is the weakest squad, we've got Monaco next, and then we have the Community Shield against Manchester City. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it into 2 episodes. Second episode is only going to be about 4 or 5 minutes long. It's going to be against Manchester City in that final match. Please let me know when that uploads if you want to see more of this series. I guess I can turn it into a series because this is my personal I guess career mode that I play. Look at Henderson here with the step overs going through his man as well. Gerrard-esque shot into the keeper's hands. Unfortunate not to score there. Yeah, let me know if you want to see this more often because I think it's a shame to not actually show more of this. Like I want to show this off because it's such a fun squad to play, and I can get some ideas of who to add to the squad. And how did we not score there? But yeah, let me know. This episode is more so showing you who's in the lineup, who's in the squad rather, and seeing what we can do with it, and showing you what the series will be like if we continue on. Now we go into halftime 0-0. I'm going to change it up a little bit because really there's nothing going on. I believe I'm going to bring on, we'll see in a second, we change the formation, we're bringing on Barini. We also take off Joe Allen just because he got that yellow card, so Lucas Leiva is playing that central defensive mid role that he is best at. And now the thing is, I know this is going to bother me personally. I don't know if it bothers you though, which is why I want to ask. And look at this ball from Barini, what a through ball. How can Charlie Austin miss this? And he does. But yeah, I know this is the second season, which is personally bothering me. I don't really want to start a series that has already, you know, been started, if that makes sense. But hey, if it doesn't bother you, I will upload episodes on this. But if it does, I'll keep it to myself. Look at that save from Langerak. What a save. If it doesn't bother you, I'll upload it. If it does, I'll just play it myself, and I might give you updates from time to time. But look at this break from Luis Alberto. He just runs through his man, and we just cannot score. And I don't know what happened there, but the game like glitched out or something because Luis Alberto kind of just fell back for no apparent reason. But Henderson, he's doing the same thing as Alberto, and look at this cross. Brilliant finish from Fabio Barini. He isn't the paciest, but I don't know what it is about him. He just seems to finish goals. He doesn't even really have the best finishing really, but he just seems to tuck them away. And look at this assist from Barini into the feet of Charlie Austin, and Austin tucks his first goal on his debut match, even though it's not a competitive match. But Charlie Austin hits the back of the net, and that's how it's going to end. 2-0 Liverpool versus Elche. And really, I couldn't have asked for more. The reserve team really lived up to expectation. We should have won this match, and we won this match. Barini gets man of the match, 8.1 rating from Langerak, a goal each for our strikers Barini and Charlie Austin, and an assist each for Barini and Jordan Henderson. Now moving on, we hit up Monaco at Anfield. We're changing the formation, we're changing the lineup. We've got Barini and Lambert, Coutinho and Sterling making up that central attacking midfield, while Lallana and Leiva make up that defensive midfield. Enrique, Lovren, Sacco, Johnson the back four, with Mignolet who's actually going to play this game, and see who comes off better, who keeps the clean sheet, who doesn't. That will really affect who is playing in the Community Shield. And this match, I'm playing a lot of the bigger players. I'm not playing Balotelli or Sturridge until half-time. They will definitely play in this match though, because the thing I want to get from Monaco, they are a good side, so I want to see who is going to play against Manchester City. And we've got first off in the 14th minute, Barini, what a step over, he does it again, fake shot, roulette, step overs, what a run, and then his finishing wasn't so good there. I don't know what happened. Barini, from time to time he can tuck them away, but most of the time, yeah, he doesn't have the best finishing. But we get a corner, Lallana whips it in, Lovren with a past header, and then Coutinho of all people tucks it away for a brilliant set-piece goal. I couldn't have asked for better, and of all people, Coutinho, he's probably the smallest man on the pitch besides Sterling, and he's open, man. Like no one is covering him, and I wouldn't have thought anyone would have to. But what a ball from Sterling. Barini, he cuts back inside, and then just absolute finesse. Barini with the biting hand, whatever that is, like he does that from time to time. But yeah, what a goal. What a good through ball from Sterling, and Barini cuts inside and he just goes around the defender, and not the best of finishes, but it manages to get past the keeper. Now, Monaco on the attack, and I don't know what happened here. He just smashes the ball into the crossbar. My defenders could not clear the ball, and well, yeah, that was a bit messy. I wasn't very happy when that happened, because that was one of the messier goals that I've seen. Dirar, I don't know how you say his name, he was in the right place at the right time. The ultimate opportunist goal right here. Mignolet could have done better, but I guess, well, yeah, I don't know what happened there. But hey, we're bringing on Sturridge and Balotelli at halftime, and this is where it counts. We want to see if Sturridge and Balotelli will be making that starting lineup against City, because quite frankly, Barini's been impressing me. So Balotelli gets the ball, he passes up to Sturridge, and what can Sturridge do with that pace? He fake shots, goes around his man, and well, this is just frankly too easy. He cuts inside, and then the finesse. And is that going to be enough to seal Sturridge's place in the first team lineup against Manchester City? Will Balotelli have to score in this match? Or will the chemistry between the Italian strikers be enough to seal Danny Sturridge's fate on the bench? Who knows? Monaco have one more chance. I believe that's Toulon with the ball in, and that was dangerous. They get the ball again, but luckily it hits the... Well, Mignolet saves that actually. I thought that was going to hit the post. But finally, the game ends 3-1. What a win. Sturridge gets the brace goal at the end to confirm it. Now, this is the tricky part. Who do I play against Manchester City in the Community Shield? Only time will tell. Click the annotation for part 2.